Our first guest tonight is an Emmy award-winning comedian who's currently in his 18th season on Saturday Night Live. He also stars in the new comedy series Kenan, which airs Tuesday nights at 8:30 right here on NBC. Let's take a look.
So the fairy cursed Sleeping Beauty to sleep for 100 years. Sound like the best curse ever. Until the prince arrived to try to waken Sleeping Beauty out of her slumber.
Princesses are dumb.
What? When did this happen?
Recess. Princesses are out, empowerment is in. Will you sing us a song about that, please?
Okay, Title IX, you are so fine, famous for your plays and athletics.
Yeah, no.
Please welcome back to the show, one of the best, Kenan Thompson. How are you, Kenan?
I'm good, buddy. How are you doing?
I am wonderful and got a little bonus, Kenan, last night. You did an SNL on Saturday, you flew to LA, and then you did the Golden Globes last night with Maya, and it just must have been a delight to be with Maya again.
Absolute best. It was the absolute best. Like just being around my sisters again, you know, Tina, you know, Amy and Maya.
For
Like,
those who missed it, can you tell us a little bit about the characters you guys played last night?
Yes, that is Beverly Jackfruit on the left and Francois Jean Rudy on the right. That is me. And I speak French only. And we were the winners of least, I think, creative song or like less.
I think
like,
least original, maybe least original.
Original, yes, least
Yeah.
original song.
It was really fun to see. It must have, obviously it was extremely difficult circumstances to do an award show, but it was like being in front of any audience, like you guys have managed to do at SNL. It's still something special.
Yeah, it's nice to have, you know, some people in the room and not like totally virtual, but, you know, it was really isolated backstage and I didn't really see anybody famous. You know what I'm saying? My first time to the Globes and I saw just me. I was like, okay, well, is this the Golden Globes or is this my house?
I want to talk about your show because I'm very jealous about a famous person on your show who I have never met, and that person is Don Johnson, who's very funny on your show, and I'm just wondering, is he a fun person to be around in real life?
Don Johnson is the greatest. Like, he could not be nicer and he could not have better stories. I mean, this guy was in Miami in the 80s and survived. And he just loves to laugh, you know, and we got really close, you know, over our FaceTime meeting when I first met him. You know, we just had, just similar energy. I don't know how to explain it. He's just a nice guy, you know, and I've been a fan of him, you know, since those days. I was a little kid, but I knew he was cool. And to find out that he's cool in real life is just great.
Yeah, because I forget that they, of course, were shooting Miami for Miami. And if you were a fan of that show, that meant you were a certain kind of person who probably wanted to hang out with Don Johnson. Yeah,
you either like Ferraris or you like guns or you like blazers with colorful undershirts.
You also returned one of my favorite characters on SNL last week, LeVar Ball. And
Nice.
you do seem to be having a genuine ball when you were doing this character. Is it as much fun as it looks?
It really is, and I think that's kind of my overall approach to Update, especially when I'm nervous about something, because I haven't done LeVar in a while, and it's kind of a niche kind of character, like not a lot of people know exactly who he is. So the more energy I give to it, people can just have fun with it without even knowing like kind of who I'm talking about or whatever. So the shoe helps, the chocolate shoe, the cookie, the caramel in the shoe, like all those little like crazy additives help everybody enjoy the fact that this is comedy happening and you should just enjoy it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because if he wasn't a real person, he would also be a fantastic original character on Update.
Yeah,
so you guys
totally.
definitely make it work both ways.
Nah, thank you very much. The caramellos. Also put Charlotte on the map. I heard so much from Charlotte people over the weekend. They're like, thank you for shouting out Gastonia.
How are you enjoying sitcom life for being a guy who didn't just do 18 years or hasn't just done 18 years of SNL and sketches, but was doing sketches for years before that? How is sitcom life?
It's very different, you know. It's like as soon as I come to work, we start shooting and we're shooting all day. So it's like performance every day, all day, as opposed to like Saturday, you know, we have writing headaches or whatever, and then like rehearsal, but it's still kind of casual. We're in our clothes, like our normal clothes, as opposed to like hair and makeup all week, you know. So it's a bit of a grind. You know, I mean, they're both different. I think SNL is more mental, and sitcom is probably a lot more physical, like a lot more physical.
You have two young daughters in real life. Have they come to set yet to meet your TV daughters?
Unfortunately, no, and they're dying to. They talk about them all the time. They're like so intrigued by them. It's like, so are they us or are we them? It's like, no, sweethearts, you guys are separate individuals. This is television. But yeah, my big girl Georgia, she's obsessed with the show. She thinks it's really cool.
I guess it's good that they haven't been able to come to set yet because sometimes, Keenan, don't take offense to this. You do not behave the way a father should.
I've been acting up lately.
Yeah. So our friend Mike O'Brien, who was a writer at SNL and now is the creator of the show AP Bio, you stopped by his parking spot. And Keenan, do you want to explain?
I saw his parking spot, and I thought I'd take a little photo. Just to show him a little love. So,
Yeah.
I can't wait till he sees this.
This is the first he'll be seeing it?
Absolutely.
Keenan, I realized something right before you came on. This is our 1,111th show, 1111. And if memory serves, you were married 111111.
So 111 is a big number for my wife. She's big on the number 3. I was big on the number 33. So yeah, 111111 came up and we wanted to get married on that date. My dressing room for the Golden Globes was 111 yesterday. And yeah, it's kind of a thing that, circulates us. I can't believe I'm on your episode on 1,111. Like, that's incredible. But congratulations to you. That is so many checks.
Thank you. When somebody told me it has been 1,111 shows, I said, give it to me in checks. I don't want to hear how many shows I've done.
Down in checks, please.
Hey, buddy. Thanks as always for being here. Congrats on all your shows, and great job again last night.
Man, thank you so very much. It was a great weekend. It's great to see you as always. I love you. I miss you. I'm sure I'll see you soon.
I'll bet. I'll see you back in the building. Keenan airs Tuesdays at 8:30 p.m. here on NBC.